Are you a ukulele player who wishes their fretting hand was more relaxed? Have you ever been playing and noticed that you have a death grip on your ukulele neck? It's okay, it happens to everybody. In this video, if you watch all the way to the end, I'm going to share a 3-step process that will really relax and strengthen your hands. We're going to be exploring the A minor scale on one string. We'll make some melodies with it, explore some improvisation. If you watch this video all the way to the end, I promise you're going to have a noted improvement in your hand, especially if you practice this every day. Let's get into it. The scale we're going to explore is the A minor scale, the pure minor, or sometimes known as the Aeolian mode. Let's name and identify the notes. We're going to do this all on the first string, all with our index finger at first. Just to name the notes, please join in with me and say out loud with me. A is open. B, 2nd fret. C, 3rd fret. D, 5th fret. E, 7th fret. F at the 8th fret. G at the 10th fret. A at the 12th fret. That's the full scale from one octave to the next. Notice the notes were all A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No sharps, no flats. Now, it's good to do this slow enough where your brain and your body, your hand, your mind are all in alignment so it feels relaxed and you really take this knowledge in a way that's not stressful. You'll retain it for longer. Let's name the notes descending the scale. We'll start at the 12th fret. Ready? Join with me. A, 12th fret. G, 10th fret. F, 8th fret. E, 7th fret. D, 5th fret. C, 3rd fret. B, 2nd fret, and A. All right, so that's level 1, step 1. Identify where the notes are, and please don't be in a hurry about this. It's totally good to go A, B, C, and just memorize that. You can make a lot of music with just a couple of notes of the scale. But now let's move on to some more fingerings and the 3-step process for relaxing your hand. What I'd like you to do is to experience the 3-step process of first we thud, then we buzz, and then we push a little more to get the clean note. Now this will train your hand to use as little pressure as possible. My hand feels like it's just moving through the air. There just happens to be some strings in the way. This takes some training, but it won't take forever if you're willing to spend 3 or 5 minutes at a time. Go on, put a timer on, and try this exercise when this video is over for just 3 or 5 minutes. Smile when you do it. It will really make a difference. Let's check it out. You take your index finger, place it over the 2nd fret, and just make a sloppy, thudded note. It's totally muted. Notice if your hand is relaxed, all right? If it's not, take the ukulele away, and your hand just kind of looks like it's holding a mandarin orange. Go on. Just holding a little something there in your wrist. Wrist straight, palm relaxed. Thumb soft. All right, next finger, put your middle finger on the 3rd fret, thud. All right? Now put your pinky, 5th fret, thud. Now it just doesn't sound like music yet, it's just percussive. But what we're going to do now is we're going to push just enough to get a buzzy sound. That means the string is pushing against the fret, but not enough to get a clean sound. Why am I asking you to do this? Is to keep the hand relaxed. So we're using very minimal effort. Pay attention to the thumb. Remember to think about remember to feel this. Don't overthink it. Just feel it. And now you're there. You just got to push a little more. You get a clean note. So my question for you, and please let me know in the comments below, let me know, how does it feel when you go from open string to a thud, to a little buzz, to a little bit of pressure? You may notice, wow, I really don't have to do much to fret a clean note. This takes some training, where every time we fret a note, it's light. So you could take a timer, put it on 3 minutes and just do buzzes. And then see how little pressure you need to play a clean note. Find that spot that place where your hand is using just enough effort and program it into your memory circuits. What does it feel like? Now I'd like to show you the entire scale with some fingering options. You can finger the scale in a number of different ways. You could play open, index, second, pinky. And that's neat because every note is right under the fingers. But you could also choose to play open, second string, slide that first finger up. And then the ring finger plays the D. And now maybe your ring finger wants to go up to 7, that E. So there are no incorrect fingerings. It all depends on the context. What are you moving to next? Where do you want the melody to move? If it's moving upward, if it's moving downward, if it's moving to a chord, your fingering choices will be different. One more thing. Let's move up the entire position right here. Remember, we moved the ring finger there. Let's see what happens if we move the index finger there. Well, that sets us up nicely for playing with these notes, E, F, E, D. So it all really depends on what you wish to do with the scale. Please explore different fingering options, and as you do, use that exercise of thud, buzz, clean. Lastly, and if you've watched this far, thank you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and be sure to subscribe to this channel. I have one more thing to share with you, and if you'd like to support this channel and get some bonus content for your music journey, jam tracks, extra lessons, PDF, song sheets, etc., check the links down below to join the Patreon community. Your support is so appreciated, and you get some nice perks with it. Finally, and this is, of course, a compressed version of a lesson on the A minor scale, but what you would do after you get comfortable with this, playing the scale up and down, you know, we can eventually, we get comfortable, we know where the notes all are, and now it's time to make music with it. So make a phrase, a simple phrase of just a couple of notes at a time. Your phrases at first really should be so simple that you can sing them back. This means if you can remember them, your audience will remember them. Here's an example. Start anywhere in the scale and sing it back. Bum 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 bum. And then move to another part of the scale. Ya-da-dum dum bum ba. Again, simple and spacious enough that you're actually communicating. You know, instead of just rambling up and down the scale, which is a natural phase that improvisers go through, now we want to compose simply by using silence. Punctuate your ideas with a little silence. There's so much more to share about this, but you explore it a little bit now. Follow your intuition. Let's say we take that first phrase, and then we combine it with spend a few minutes telling a story. You can make a 1-minute improvisation just on one string. Maybe you strum the chord A minor and then hop around the scale. And we're not trying to play, we're not trying to burn down the house. We're trying to communicate some music that comes from your heart. So now I'd like to give you an example of a 1-minute solo. When this video is over, please try this out and let me know in the comments how it is for you. The game is this. For about 1 minute, you make music, try to tell a story, have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And if you feel yourself rambling, use silence. Play a duet with the silence and punctuate your ideas with a little bit of space. Here I go. Here's an example of a 1-minute solo. You see, I tried to have a little different section in there where I had a pattern, yeah, and a little different picking. Blah, blah, blah. So your compositions have an A, a B, and then you find an ending. So thanks so much for joining me. I hope music is making your day wonderful. Check this video out for another quick tip, something you can put into your playing right away. I'll see you there.